I do have a captain's question that's actually been inspired by them because they talked about the Hunger Games, which I think was started by or at the Nova Open. I know Nova Squadron Radio podcast is involved in the Nova Open, but I don't know how much is actually done by them. But let's just say a lot. Let's just assume. But it's an idea where you have different points levels, where basically you can have different tiers where you can submit a ship. Everybody picks a ship and puts it into the pot, and then it's randomized, and you actually can draw out a ship. What you put in might screw the other guy over, or it might be something you get that you have to fly. So you have to randomly pick a ship, and then there's the cornucopia in the middle. If you've ever seen the Hunger Games movie or book, and there's these random upgrades. You also pick one upgrade. That it doesn't matter if your ship can actually take that upgrade or not. You can use that upgrade. And if it's something like ordnance, you get unlimited shots. So like they had an example of a Hawk that got advanced proton torpedoes and won the mission because nobody wanted to shoot at it because they would just finish it up later. But that proton torpedo, range one advanced proton torpedo really crushed everybody. So my question is based on a Hunger Games type scenario. What one ship would you put in and what one upgrade would you put in? So Phil, I'm going to go to you first.
Okay. So let's see. One ship that I think might be interesting to throw in there would be the G1A Starfighter.
Ah, the Miss Hunter.
Yeah. So I assume we would be going with the generic versions of the ships here. So,
True. Yes.
I think that would be a Ruthless Freelancer. So that's a PS3 G1A Starfighter, normally 23 points. So yeah, I think that that's something we almost never see on the tables, and could be interesting.
Yeah.
And then for an upgrade card to throw in there, I think that one card that we never really see, but could actually be quite good on different ships, is Flight Instructor. So Flight Instructor is a 4-point upgrade that I think came with the Shuttle. And the text is, when defending, you may reroll one of your eyeball results. If the attacker's pilot skill is 2 or lower, you may reroll one of your blank results instead.
Yeah, actually, that would be a really good one. I like that a lot.
That could be,
Yeah.
Could be nice.
Yeah, actually, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Cool.
So if you get that on like a ship with 3 agility, that could be very nice. You'll always be re-rolling something.
Even with a 1 agility,
then you're only
a lot better.
Yeah, your chances are moderately better because sometimes if you roll an evade, then you don't use it, right?
All right, true.
Or
all right.
If you have a focus token, then you're not going to re-roll your focus result probably. But All
right. Yeah, well, that's a really good pick. I really like that a lot. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so J-Bot.
Well, that sounds like very well thought out. I don't know that mine anywhere close to well thought out. I was actually thinking about this, and I say there's going to be completely random, has nothing to do with any type of skill. In other words, befitting my normal choices. I'm going with the shuttle, the Lambda shuttle, just because I think if you get it, like let's say I'm the person who put it in there and I end up with it, well, at least I got a lot of hull. and if you don't, it's something that's a nice slow moving target that you can shoot at pretty easily. And I was actually going to go with a weapon upgrade, and it's one that I don't ever see. Maybe it's passe. Flechette cannon.
Yeah.
I never actually see it on the table.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, I want to see that on the table just to see what somebody does with it, because I want to say it came out the same time like the Mangler did, and it just never caught on, but maybe it didn't. It seems like it did. But
no, I think it did. I think it did come out in the same wave. If not, the wave after. But yes, nobody ever uses it. I think it's because if you're already stressed, you don't gain a stress, and that's the thing. The people you want to stress, you need to double stress. So it's like the Sunter fell.
Right. It always felt kind of like a an ion cannon, or I guess an ion turret in a lot of ways, but it just didn't seem to have as powerful an effect, and maybe that's why it never gets played. But I
Too
think it'd be
many
interesting to see what people do with it.
too many push the limit people who out there who always do the stress anyway, so that they yeah. But I think that's a good
Right.
choice. I really like that, and
Yeah,
because
but
I
it can
think
only ever do one point of damage. That's what's so great. It's like I've got the slowest moving ship, and I can only ever do 1 point of damage.
well, you can always fight your main guns. You don't have
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
you
but who
know.
wants to do that? I mean, it's all about showy big weapons and all that sort of stuff.
True, but I like it because at that point you don't have a lot of the aces that are pushing the limit, etc. And it does cause stress for those guys. Won't get to do with action next turn. So
Yeah, that's
you'll have to
true.
do a
I think
green.
about it that
So
way.
so it actually probably it's actually probably a decent choice. I like it. Now I kind of went with a similar for my weapon choice, but my ship, I went with the Star Viper. I just
Yeah, cool.
I like it. I think for something like that, it's a pretty versatile ship. You can do a
Definitely.
lot with it. Like I like its dial because everyone's it's got a terrible dial. Oh, it's got a terrible dial for push the limit. But like if it's not push the limit, it's got a decent dial for a regular old ship. It's got a good dial, and because it doesn't have a lot of green is what it's missing for push the limit. But basically, I think it's a underrated ship that I think should be out there more. And for for my upgrade, I would pick Flechette Torpedo because it's something you don't see. You see it more often than you do Flechette Cannon, that's for sure. But
Yeah, I've definitely seen more of it lately. Maybe because of a lot of stress builds have been out lately.
well,
Maybe that's why.
Ordnance being a thing, I'm freaking loving that. I have to say,
Hmm.
but but I like or I always loved Ordnance, and I used Shizo when I played with my Star Viper. He was key to take Flechette Torpedo to defeat robots, which were one of the big meta at
Right.
the time.
Back
And
in the
and
day.
back in the day, it was key to do that. And in this version, you have unlimited ordnance. So basically, you're getting 3 red dice, and you're always stressing them if they're under 5 hull, automatically, even if you miss. And that's just amazing. 3 red dice, you auto stress for 2 points. I think a lot of people underestimate that card, and I just put it in there just to just to promote it.
No, yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Cool, excellent.